channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be doing a what's in my gym bag video, and I'm going to share with you guys honestly what is in here. Like, I'm not making this look pretty. I literally came back for the gym and I'm going to show you guys what my gym bag looks like on a daily basis, and it looks like just like a giant mess inside. Like, it is a disaster in there. So without further ado, let's see what's in my gym bag. So this is a bit of an updated what's in my gym bag. I've had this bag for a really long time. If you guys have seen my previous ones, this is like a cheerleading book bag. I had this for cheerleading and I've just kind of used it for CrossFit and everything like that. So it's been through the ringer a little bit. I've torn a hole in here, but we're still going strong, and it's a really nice book bag, and it was an expensive book bag, so might as well get my use out of it. So the top here, this is not like a CrossFit bag at all. It could be one, but it's really not meant for CrossFit, but anyways, that's besides the point. So the first part here is just zipper. Usually put my laptop in there, have my wallet in there, because I literally bring this bag everywhere with me. This is just like my purse as well. In the top pocket, I usually have my Rogue book. I keep this with me. I like to write down a lot of my workouts in there and write down a lot of my PRs. And then if I'm going to the gym and I want some inspiration and I don't have a workout to do, I usually pull this bad boy out and do a workout. With it, they have like all the regional games, open, the female workouts, all the army workouts, all that stuff. It's all in here. It's a really nice book. I recommend you guys get one. It's obviously on sale on Rogue. I really like it. I got it for my birthday a couple years ago, and I just love writing in it. I just love writing all my workouts and all that jazz. It's a CrossFitter thing. And then there's a bunch of random papers in there that we're just obviously not going to go through, but you know, it's a mess, guys. I'm a messy person apparently. So nothing too special in this pocket. And then we're going to go into the front pocket here. I obviously have one bow on the front because, you know, previous cheerleader, gotta show off my bow. I used to have a whole bunch of bows on there, but then they started to get ruined and I didn't want them to get ruined. I wanted to kind of keep them as like memorabilia a little bit, so they came off the bag. All right, in the front pocket, I keep this marker here. This is like a dry erase marker because sometimes when I go to the gym, there's no marker and it drives me absolutely crazy. I don't know where they go. I hate when they just like disappear. So I bring this guy as a backup, so when there is no marker, your girl has a dry erase marker so I can write out my workouts, because that's apparently very essential for me. Well, it is essential for me technically because I forget my workouts all the time. If you guys do CrossFit and you guys are in the middle of a workout and you just can't remember it, let me know down below, because I always forget my workout. I'm like halfway through the workout and I'm like, crap, what am I doing again? So yes, let me know down below if you guys always forget your workouts. And then I have a gym lock in here, which I never use because I never put my bag in a locker anymore. I literally am that person that goes to the gym and carries my bag with me, because literally all my essentials are in this bag, as you guys will see later on. And then I keep my pump in there. I am asthmatic, so your girl has to have her pump. I mostly only use it when I am sick with a cold or something like that, so gotta have this obviously with me or else I will stop breathing. And then I also have some lipstick. This isn't a gym essential, it's just in there, and some dental floss, which is also not a gym essential, but it's in there. Moving on to this pocket here, this one is kind of like my hygiene pocket, I guess you can say. This is where I keep my deodorant. I always keep an extra stick of deodorant with me, because sometimes when you're in a hurry in the morning and you just forget to put deodorant on and you go to the gym and you're like, crap, I'm gonna smell. So I just have this in my bag, so when I have those moments of like, I don't want to stink up the whole gym, I just put it on. It's kind of an essential, especially when you forget to put your deodorant on. It's good to have one as a backup. And then I also have a hairbrush in here that's just like not really a gym essential, it's just an essential for me. So we're done with that pocket, so we're moving into the main pocket of this bag, which is like where I keep literally all my essentials so that I have when I work out. I carry this bag with me because all my essentials are in this pocket pretty much. So let's dig in. Okay, this pocket really is starting to smell like a hockey bag. Like, it just is not cool. Like, my stuff is starting to just smell and I can't stop it from smelling. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. My grips, okay, so this is my first essential, my grips. They are starting to smell and it's stinking up my bag, so it really sucks. But this is definitely one of my main gym essentials that I have to have. My grips, these are the Bare Complex grips. I love these. They work for my hands. I have the 3-hole ones. I prefer the 3-hole ones. David prefers the 2-hole ones. It's really up to you to what you prefer. But if you want more coverage on your hand and you don't want your hand to rip open, I recommend the 3-hole one. So I just have some Bare Complex grips. And then I obviously have my water bottle. I love this water bottle. I've talked about it before. It's one of those that you just squeeze in your mouth. You don't have to like take the top off or anything in the middle of the workout. It's like literally perfect. The other day I was at the gym and there was a guy who was like, "Is that your water bottle?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "This is the best water bottle in the world, right?" And I was like, "Sure, dude, sure." So he was like really excited, and I get excited because I think these water bottles are just great and easy and fun to have, especially when you're working out. Next, I keep a bag of chalk with me because one of the gyms that I go to does not have chalk, and sometimes your girl needs a little bit of chalk. So I just bring this bag with me. It's just some mountain climbing chalk. It's like mostly powder. It's not really a brick. So I think when I'm finished with this, I'm gonna get like a brick because it's easier. This just kind of gets everywhere. The amount of times that this has like accidentally opened in my bag and exploded everywhere is like far too many. So I think next time I'm going for a solid brick because this powder just gets everywhere. So this is a reality. This is the bag to my skip rope, and there's no skip rope in there because, well, did your girl put it back? No, of course not, because why would I do that? Why make my bag nice? So if you guys look at my bag, it's like a disaster, and I have to pull out my skip rope and it's tangled in literally everything. So of course I carry my skip rope. Usually I like to keep it in a lot better shape than it just being tangled up like this, because then this makes it ruined, puts kinks in it, and then it's unusable. So I should be putting it in here, but do I? No, apparently not, but I should. I really should. So I picked up the skip rope on Amazon for like 15 bucks. Totally love it. It's just a pink one. You can get them in a bunch of different colors. This one has the metal hands. I just recently upgraded to this. I used to have another one with plastic handles that you guys will see shortly because it's still in my bag and I haven't taken it out yet because I don't know why, but this is my skip rope that I've been using recently. It's the one with the metal handles. And then this is a mess as well, but this is my other skip rope that I have that I don't necessarily need in my bag, but I keep it in my bag. This one has plastic handles. I don't find it spins as good as the one with the metal handles. I find the one with the metal handles has a little more weight and makes this skip rope go faster around, whereas this one I find is just a bit slower, but they're pretty much the same thing. I both got them on Amazon for like 15 bucks, which is pretty reasonable, I think, and I really like it. So yeah, but eventually I'm gonna take this one out of my bag. Next I have is some CrossFit tape, some thumb tape. Your girl has been practicing her hook grip. It's like a love-hate relationship kind of thing, like hook grip. I don't know. I'm slowly coming around to it. Anyways, I just keep this roll of tape in my bag for whenever I need to kind of tape my thumbs because they hurt from hook gripping. Next, I have a pair of thick socks, which I switched at the gym today, actually. I went to the gym in my thick socks and then I switched them into my thin socks. I usually keep a pair of extra thin socks in my bag because in the winter it gets really cold here and I'm mostly wearing thick socks. And then I go to the gym and forget to bring thin socks. So I usually keep a pair of thin socks in my bag so that whenever I show up to the gym, I can switch out my socks. So that's pretty much what I did today. Next I have is my knee sleeves. It's this one. I keep them inside out most of the time because it's just easier to put them on this way, but this is what they look like when they're not inside out. They're just like a floral print. These are from Gorilla Fitness. I love them. They work well for me. They keep my knees good. I don't know, they're just good. I just keep them in my bag and they actually stay pretty reasonably nice. They don't get too smelly either. Next is my new addition to my book bag and I'm absolutely in love with it. I got a two-pood belt, I don't know how to say it, but I got this sparkly belt and I'm absolutely in love with it. I got it for Christmas and like, how cute is this? Like, I'm usually not a super girly girl. As you guys can tell, I'm not like a super girly girl, but when it comes to like weightlifting stuff, this is just like so awesome. I think it's like the part cheerleader in me that like likes that little sparkle, hence my book bag, but like I'm in love with this and this belt works so nice. The other one I had, the Velcro was starting to get loose and sometimes when I would force in a heavy lift, the Velcro would obviously loosen and it would open up, so I had to switch to a new belt, and this one is actually a lot better. It has a really good stopper here, so it's not all the pressure is on the Velcro, which is really, really nice. So if you're looking for a weightlifting belt, I really, really recommend Tupood. It is a really, really great belt. Obviously, they don't have just all sparkly ones. They have a bunch of different ones, and I mean, they have other sparkly ones in different colors, but your girl loves this. Like, look at the shine on this. It is just so much fun. Next in my gym bag, which is a big essential for me, is my wrist wraps. These are some Gorilla wrist wraps. I got them from Gorilla Fitness. Love their stuff, love their equipment. They have really, really nice, kind of cute kind of stuff if you're into that. If you want some, you know, patterns for your weightlifting stuff, then I recommend Gorilla. They have really nice stuff, and it's affordable, and if you're Canadian, it's in Canadian dollars, so it's not too expensive. But I love these guys. These are a little dirty. Your girl has to wash them, but I love them. They just work well for me, and I love having wrist wraps sometimes, especially when I'm doing a lot of overhead stuff. If I'm doing overhead squats and my wrists hurt when it's too heavy, these guys save my life, and I love them. Next is a pair of long socks. I keep these in my bag for when I'm doing rope climbs so I don't rip my legs open. They're just good to have. I keep them in there. This is like a pair of Reebok compression socks that I've literally had for years. I've had them way before I started CrossFit, so I just keep them in my bag to have a long pair of socks from when I do rope climbs and I don't want to rip my legs open. Also in my bag, I keep a rounded band. This is just good for literally anything. A lot of the gyms that I go to don't have these, and I think that these are a great tool to work with, especially if you're trying to warm up your legs. I also use this for a lot of my upper workouts, surprisingly, but this is really a great tool to have, and I like to have it in my bag, and it works for me sometimes when I need it and the gym doesn't have any. Here's another pair of thin socks that I keep in my bag in case I accidentally wear thick socks to the gym and forget to bring thin socks. It's just another pair of socks that I keep in my bag. I have like 40 pairs, but hey, that's okay. And here's another pair of socks. These are a pair of long socks that I wear when I want to do rope climbs. I mean, I don't even do rope climbs that often, but apparently I need 2 pairs of socks. This is just, I don't know, they say cheer on them. These are really old cheer socks, but yeah, I keep these in my bag as well. Sometimes when another pair is dirty, I have that other pair in my bag. You never know when you need like 40 pairs of socks to work out in. Apparently I worry about that. All right guys, we're getting down to the bottom, okay? We're getting there. I also have these. I have not used them in a really, really long time. I used to use these for deadlifts to, you know, help with the grip on the bar to help pull up. I barely use them anymore, and I'm not really sure why I keep them in my bag. They're just a pair of Reebok CrossFit straps that you strap on your wrist to help with like deadlifts, like I said. I don't use these as much anymore. I haven't used them in a really long time, so they're just kind of sitting at the bottom of my bag, hence the reason why they're towards the end and they're at the bottom of my bag. All right, so the last essentials that I have in my bag is these guys. These are 2 different types of kind of like massage balls. This is just a plain old softball, and this one's like a massage ball. So whenever I'm at the gym, I want to get into like my muscles. I want to get into the little nooks and crannies that the foam roller can't get into. I have these guys. They are just absolutely essential. I love to have them. Sometimes when I'm feeling a little sore somewhere, I can dig with the ball, massage it out kind of thing, and I keep these with me. This guy is very painful, and he's much smaller and gets into like really small places and has like bumps on him, so it's just like a little painful. And then this guy's not as bad, but he still digs into the spots, and you know, it all works out. So I keep these 2 in my bag whenever I need quick little massage. All right guys, so that is what is in my gym bag. It is an absolute disaster, I know, but this is pretty much what it looks like on a regular basis. I usually go to the gym and look at my bag and realize, crap, I gotta get something at the bottom, and end up like throwing everything out, grabbing the thing, and then throwing everything back in. That is why it's a disaster. And I also like to apparently keep like 40 pairs of socks in my bag, you know. It's apparently normal for me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have a gym essential that you guys 100% need in your bag, let me know down below. And yes, if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. You guys know where it is, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Cold inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night.